What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Lesser Athletes. My name is Chadwell, and today, like always, another interesting video for you here on the channel. Who will win the Women's Royal Rumble in 2025? Again, I did the men's version. Hopefully, you saw the men's version. There's not 8 like the men's, there's 7, because I think it's a little bit harder, and you gotta be realistic here. For example, I could try and make a list of potential winners, and even number 7's a little sus. Even number 5's a little sus. I mean, come on. The women's side of things is kind of hasn't been valued in the sense of, and I think they're going to be better in 2025, let me say that. I think when you look at the women's division right now for WWE, it's really, they've been focusing heavily, and I mean heavily, on the storyline between, is Tiffany Stratton going to cash in on Nia Jax, and then Liv and Rhea Ripley. And then other than that, it's like, you got Bianca and Jade, tag team champs. You got this IC title now, or not IC, US title now. It's a lot of question marks. I think, when you're really thinking about this WWE thing. Okay, let's be honest here. And so I could put a AJ Lee, a Asuka, a Dakota Kai. I could put all of these different types of players in this women's division Royal Rumble. But let's be honest, at the end of the day, who is going to win? And I think it's very limited. Truthfully, I think it's a little limited. And I mean, WWE could go out and throw some crazy wrenches in plans and put like Roxanne Perez to win, or could put Julia or Stephanie Vaquer, or could throw, screw it. Even I was about to say Delta, Zarya. I think there's a lot of differences that you could do, but here's the thing. Let's be a little bit realistic. We have 7, and we're going to start off with some unrealistic options. Alexa Bliss is here. Here's the thing with Alexa Bliss. I think it's very hard to say that Alexa Bliss is going to be at the Royal Rumble, or even, be at the Royal Rumble, maybe not as much, but to win the Royal Rumble, let's be a little bit serious here. Alexa Bliss, it'll be her 2-year hiatus since she's been here at the Royal Rumble. And I gotta be honest here. Alexa Bliss kind of winning is a shock. I put her in here last minute because, let's be a little bit honest here. Who would Alexa Bliss go for? Nia Jax? Tiffany Stratton if she has the belt somehow? Maybe Rhea Ripley? I'd rather see her in a feud probably going to WrestleMania than not. That's just the truth about it. And it is hard to 100% say that she would be the one to win the Royal Rumble. I said this in the last video. Royal Rumble to me it's like King of the Ring. It's like Money in the Bank. It is something that elevates you and kind of gives you that title. Like how LA Knight won the Battle Royale in 23 for SummerSlam. And then after that, he started gaining not swagger, but I would have to say more of credibility. It gives you that credibility that you can win and actually do something. So it's the same thing here with Royal Rumble at a bigger level. And I think I explained how Braun Breaker winning this means more than maybe a John Cena winning this. It just means more. So, does Alexa Bliss win? I don't think so. And it's the same thing with Raquel Rodriguez. I don't know if Raquel Rodriguez wins, but I want to talk about her because this is more of what I was saying last time with Gunther when I projected him at number 8 for the men's side. Raquel Rodriguez is somebody that I think is getting held back by WWE. They have her in handcuffs right now with how talented Raquel Rodriguez is and how great she is. And they have not shown that since she's debuted back. For the Judgment Day, I feel like you could. I feel like Raquel Rodriguez is somebody that probably doesn't win the Royal Rumble, could be in it and could be a big player, doesn't win it, but you could have a story with Liv Morgan if somehow she's still championship, with Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley and her are actually good friends in real life, and they have feuded before. They have been great partners when it's come down to actually in the WWE in the past. They have a lot of history. And I truthfully think it's another way where you can kind of talk about the past and really bring up the past and show this big story that you kind of have going on, because I think that's a big thing that I think in Triple H's reign that Vince hasn't done, where it's like they really go back and they kind of reward fans for remembering. And so if you remember about Raquel and Rhea, you could have that where you have this dynamic between them in a good feud. This match, And I get that you already did it on Raw. This match should happen, and it should be for a championship in with Rhea and Raquel in the future, because Rhea and Raquel are such a, and truthfully, like, amazing, strong human beings. Like, they are so strong, and it's a great match, but it's not maybe a WrestleMania match. At number 5, we have Naomi. This is another shout, but not Nia Jax and Naomi have had some beef. Naomi could be the way to maybe come out as the one that beat Jade Cargill. Maybe somehow Nia Jax doesn't have the title. Maybe it's Tiffany Stratton. Naomi could be the one to win the WrestleMania, start pushing her a little bit higher on the totem pole. Maybe she does win it off of Tiffany Stratton right away. I would be shocked about that. But I like Naomi a lot. I think this is still, we're still at the area of, let's be real here. I think the men's side of things is different than the women's side of things. But at number 5, Naomi, I don't think is insane to say. Now, I think from here on out, we have true, and I mean true contenders. I could really see them winning. Jade Cargill, if she's actually injured, and I mean actually injured, then this is different. But if Jade Cargill comes back, and she is going crazy, going for whoever goes for her, maybe that's the feud there. Maybe it is Bianca and Jade. Maybe they say, we generally don't know who took you out. Maybe it is Tiffany Stratton instead. I don't... Oh my gosh, my chest. It just almost exploded, it feels like. Maybe Jade... It comes to find out Tiffany Stratton was the one that pushed her. Tiffany Stratton has the belt by now. Maybe Jade is the one that, wins the Royal Rumble. And again, like I said with Braun Breaker, it elevates her. Kind of shows that she could be, that main event kind of women's side division if she goes after Tiffany Stratton. Now, maybe on the other side of things, maybe she's kind of in this, like, I don't care about anybody kind of feel anymore, and Jade Cargill actually goes after Rhea Ripley. Maybe it's something that, and we get this cool moment of two amazingly talented women going against each other. Maybe something like that. I think out of these next kind of, other than one person, this top 4, Jade Cargill is the one that needs to win because it elevates her more than anybody else. But I'm going to talk about my number 3, Io Sky. This has been my number 1 Royal Rumble winner for a long, and I mean long time. But, here's the thing. Io Sky is an interesting case. The most talented I think you could count on the roster, has been amazing, and I mean amazing. Lost clean, and I mean for a Liv Morgan reign that wasn't clean, lost clean to Liv Morgan. Do you do that so you show some confidence in her to go against Rhea Ripley? I don't know. But lost clean. I mean, oh my gosh. And that shows me, and even though that Rhea and her had that little moment of holding the title together, I don't think you can shoot Io Sky to be a heel, or even Rhea Ripley as a heel, or make her whatever. You can have babyface on babyface. Let's be real here. I just believe that the WWE might not believe in her to be the one to win the Royal Rumble. I'm sorry, but they have not given her the momentum for me to believe that. And I feel like there's other players involved that you could actually have that. I don't know about Io Sky. And so it's hard for me to say it, but I don't believe Io Sky is going to be the one to win the Royal Rumble. Number 2, I had Charlotte Flair. Here's the thing with her. I could see her go after Rhea Ripley, and I know that sucks that we might have another Charlotte Flair Rhea Ripley part 2 happening, where Charlotte Flair is the heel, and Rhea Ripley's the babyface. Or maybe it is Tiffany Stratton, like I think we all want. But does Charlotte Flair win the Royal Rumble? That is the question. And for me, I say no. I think it's Elimination Chamber she wins. I believe Charlotte Flair is due for a WrestleMania match, and it is going to be Elimination Chamber. I don't think it's going to happen. And it's going to be a championship match. Let me say that. And I don't think it's going to happen at Royal Rumble. I think that is reserved for my number 1 spot, because I think I think the Jade Cargill injury is real. And so that's why I'm going Bianca Belair. Because I think the Jade Cargill injury is real. I think they're going to move Bianca Belair and not do her wrong, because I think that they wanted last year a maybe Bianca and somebody else feud into WrestleMania. Maybe that was Jade Cargill, but then Jade Cargill wasn't fully ready, so instead they put Jade Cargill with Bianca Belair, whatever that might be. I think they're going to transition and move Bianca Belair to maybe back to that solo area and kind of build her, rapport. And then Bianca wins the Royal Rumble and goes against Rhea Ripley. And that is my prediction right now. Maybe it is Nia Jax, maybe it is Tiffany Stratton, whatever it might be. But Bianca Belair is Bianca Belair, and at the end of the day, the match that I think a lot of people have fantasy booked is Rhea Ripley and Bianca Belair. If you have the chance to do it, and it kind of makes sense, I would put Bianca Belair there. That is my prediction. But I do believe that an Io Sky makes a lot of sense, and I think Io Sky could be the winner. But man, they have not shown that they truly believe in Io Sky. So maybe it is Charlotte Flair at the end of the day. I don't know. But I'm going to say Bianca Belair versus Rhea Ripley is my prediction, and Bianca Belair wins the Royal Rumble. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.